Are you feeling tired, unmotivated, stressed, and just a little blue? Sure, there are lots of factors that can make you feel that way, but sometimes feeling anxious or depressed can be the result of your hormones. Hormones are powerful chemical messengers that can influence your mental well-being. One in particular can make or break your mood if it isn't properly balanced. So don't go anywhere and keep watching, because in this video, you'll learn more about this powerful hormone, how it can go unbalanced, triggering mood disorders, and how you can regulate it. But before we dive in, can you do us a favor and like this video? Ring the bell for future notifications and make sure you subscribe to the Women's Wellness. Plus, stick around to find out how you can get a free gift. And now, let's dive in by revealing the hormone that may trigger your anxiety and depression, and it is estrogen. But what is estrogen? Estrogen is a hormone that plays an important role in the good functioning of the reproductive cycle. It's responsible for puberty and development of female features such as breasts, cardiovascular health by maintaining blood pressure and cholesterol, and, most importantly, menstruation and the female cycle. Estrogen is produced in the ovaries, and its levels fluctuate during a cycle. Before ovulation, estrogen will rise up to help with egg release and implementation. After that, it will gradually decrease until menstruation. This variation is perfectly normal and will vary from woman to woman. As such, it may be difficult to point the finger at estrogen when it comes to depression and anxiety. So why do these mood disorders occur, and how do they connect to estrogen? Well, first we need to look at estrogen's effects on the brain. Beyond its important role in a woman's menstrual cycle, estrogen is used by the body to balance various other functions, including the area of the brain in charge of emotions. Experts have found that estrogen affects the brain's neurotransmitter regulations, including serotonin, dopamine, epinephrine, and norepinephrine, which are closely linked with our overall mood. Estrogen also plays a role in the stimulation of the hippocampus, a region within the emotional network of the brain. In a review of rodents, monkeys, and human brain studies, experts concluded that the emotional regulation of the hippocampus could be significantly altered by loss of estrogen and aging through menopause. When menopause occurs around the age of 40, women's hormones go through important changes, and that is particularly true for estrogen. Estrogen production starts to drop until it becomes non-existent. Experts have pointed out that the development of menopause leads to a biological adaptation that will inevitably impact the brain. In short, lack of estrogen commonly triggers many mood-related symptoms, which we're about to explore. But before we do, are you ready for a free gift? Discover incredible foods with our free book, 25 Energy-Boosting Superfoods for Women. Here you'll find the little-known foods and energy-boosting tips that are highly beneficial to your weight, sleep, energy, and mood. We hope you gain great value from it. Simply click the link in the description below to claim your free gift. And now let's take a look at the symptoms and signs of estrogen imbalance. As we've just seen, menopause can be one of the main causes of estrogen imbalance or loss. If you're currently going through a stage of menopause, you may be experiencing hot flashes, headaches and migraines, low mood and irritability, vertigo, fatigue, and anxiety. A study in menopausal women reported that 87% experienced anxiety and mental exhaustion. But what if you haven't reached the age of menopause just yet? Could estrogen still be the cause of your anxiety and your depression? The answer is yes. It is definitely a possibility that while you're not experiencing estrogen loss, you may be going through an estrogen imbalance that triggers these mood disorders. An estrogen imbalance implies that your body is either making too much or not enough estrogen during a cycle, which can have a direct impact on your fertility. Some hormonal imbalance can be temporary, while others can be chronic. For example, women with polycystic ovarian syndrome will commonly produce too much estrogen, as their body isn't able to produce enough progesterone to create that hormonal balance. So how do you figure out whether your body is producing too much or too little estrogen? Well, you might want to pay attention to your cycle and its regularity, duration, and accompanied symptoms. If you're noticing acne, trouble losing weight, high pilosity, painful abdominal cramps, migraines, and feelings of depression and anxiety around the time of your period, then it may be a sign that your hormones, in particular estrogen, are unbalanced. So now that you have a broad idea on how your estrogen can be unbalanced, let's take a look at how you can regulate your estrogen and mood. While an estrogen imbalance can be caused by multiple factors and should be looked after by a professional, certain vitamins may help regulate your hormones and, consequently, your mood. First, let's take a look at vitamin B. Vitamin B group, including B6 and B12, help maintain proper nerve function by aiding in the production of serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine, which, as we have seen, helps regulate our emotions. A review of 9 trials on 940 women concluded that consuming 100 milligrams per day of vitamin B group could improve premenstrual depression and other symptoms, including cramps and mood swings. Another vitamin that is shown to be beneficial for estrogen imbalance is vitamin D. It has been found that vitamin D deficiency can lead to low estrogen levels and trigger mood swings and depression. Alternatively, a trial on young women with severe cognitive PMS symptoms showed that supplementing in vitamin D daily improved anxiety, mood swings, and other metrics of emotional well-being. Overall, estrogen can become unbalanced through many stages of a woman's hormonal life. But by understanding its effect on the brain and its potential cause, you can regulate it with the right vitamin, lifestyle, and the help of a professional. And now we want to hear from you. Have you experienced hormonal depression and anxiety? Share your experience with the women's wellness community below and help out a fellow woman. And before you go, remember to like this video, subscribe, and hit the alert bell to stay up to date with us. Plus, don't forget to download your free gift, 25 energy boosting superfoods for women, by clicking the link in the description below. Have a healthy day.